Haley, what do we got up next?
Next up is our Mint Mobile hotline question of the day. If you have a question and you want your voice to be heard on the show, go ahead and call the number on the screen, 951-268-4259. And today's question comes to us from Emmanuel, and he's asking about the 10th installment for the Fast and Furious franchise.
Hey, John and crew. It's Emmanuel from Springfield, Virginia. Longtime fan of the show. We're only 6 months away from the new Fast and Furious 10 movie. I'd like to know, what are your guys' thoughts? We haven't seen a trailer or a teaser. Any updates yet? Thanks.
All right, thanks a lot for sending that in. You know, it was funny when I heard this call come in about it's only 6 months away, and I was like, no, it is. Fast 10 is literally just 6 months away at this point. It's 6 months and a few days away before it comes out. And now look, we talk about this a lot on the show where we no longer live in that stupid era where movies started putting out trailers 10 months before they came out, or even for the most part, 6 months before the trailers come out, because they learned and they realized we're just wasting our money. Because by the time so much time elapses between that first trailer comes out, it no longer has any impact on the momentum or the buzz leading into the movie. And so we've seen that window shrinking and shrinking between when a movie comes out and when they actually put out the first trailer. So am I surprised that we haven't got a trailer for Fast 10 yet? No, not surprised by that at all. I wouldn't expect one for at least another couple of months, to be honest with you. But there's more to marketing and ad campaigning than just a trailer. And we have not seen any promotional images. We've not heard any real significant news come out. I mean, a couple months ago, we had Vin Diesel taking pictures with everybody on the set saying, look, everybody likes me, sort of thing, after coming out of, the director leaving the film and all that kind of stuff. So we've had some of that, but nothing official, nothing that's actually been a part of a marketing campaign. Am I surprised by that? Actually, yeah, I am surprised by that a little bit. Here's what I would attribute this to. I think that while on paper, it didn't look like much time elapsed between when the director left and when they went and got a new director, but I think that gap may be longer than we as the public knew. And I cannot help but wonder, just wonder, if that may have thrown them off schedule a bit. Again, I'm basing this on pure speculation, okay? Let's be clear about that. And I wonder if it's going to be able to hold that release date. Now, I've heard no credible information that suggests that they're not going to be able to hold or anything like that. It just makes me wonder. So am I surprised we haven't got any trailer yet? Not surprised at all. I wouldn't expect one for another month or two. Surprised that we haven't heard anything about it? Yeah, I am. Because usually by now, the lower tier, the under the line, if you will, marketing campaign usually starts to build up by this point. Haven't seen it, especially a $1 billion franchise like Fast and the Furious. So not surprised there's no trailer. And I think there might be a 5% chance that maybe this movie doesn't make its release date. Again, don't run to the bank with that. That's just me speculating. But Rob, Fast 10 is a major tentpole film, one that Universal is going to rely on heavily. The movie's 6 months away. We haven't heard a peep about it. Does that surprise you at all? Is it really, at this point, it's really no news is good news? What do you think?
I think no news is good news. John, as you know, I loved this franchise. Loved this franchise. I love the drift. I call it the drift, just like the rad is the rad. I love the drift. I loved Fast 5. I think Fast 5 is a masterpiece of action gobbledygook. I love it. I hated Fast 9. As a matter of fact, I don't think anything killed my love of a franchise faster. When I think about Fast 9 and Rise of Skywalker, I would be hard-pressed to answer which one I'd least want to see.
You know how much I didn't like the Rise of Skywalker. You know how much I hated that movie. Fast 9 was worse.
Fast 9 was worse. I mean, and I hated it. I mean, at least Rise of Skywalker was in space. Actually, so was Fast 9. Maybe that's why I hated it. So, I just hated it, and it killed my love of the franchise dead. So, and the fact that they switched, Justin Lin saved that franchise. And what I loved about the Fast and the Furious franchise, he instilled in it, beginning with the drift. And the fact that he was moved away, and the fact that Vin Diesel was responsible for Fast 9 and Justin Lin, did direct that. I don't know, man. I think that the fact that we haven't heard anything is not good.
Right.
And because Vin Diesel's very loquacious on social media. He puts up pictures on his Instagram feed. I haven't heard anything. Isn't Louis Leterrier directing
Yeah,
it?
they got him to come in.
You know,
who
who's-
was my director on my Incredible Hulk movie.
Yeah, and while Louis Leterrier isn't a bad director, it's not like he's A-list, you know, and it's not like he'd been doing a lot of franchise pictures at the billion-dollar level.
I like him though.
I do
like
too.
him.
I do too. But yeah, I'm not real up on it. Look, they did not give me justice for Han in Fast 9, and they're not going to give justice to this franchise. I don't think it's going to go out with a whimper, and not a bang.
All right. So we move from Rob's pessimism over to the eternal sunshine of the Chris mind.
Yeah.
Chris, I don't know.
I like that.
What do you think about this? 6 months out, not a word yet. Should we be surprised? Is it no news, or I don't know? What do you think?
As the most devoted fan to this franchise, having only seen Hobbs and Shaw, I don't care. I honestly think we do find out things usually further down the pipeline, right? When a story breaks, rarely is it news to the people involved in a film, right? Usually we have people let us know the information. The director leaving everything. I feel like they had all of that kind of tied up and handled before that got to us.
Yeah.
You know, we were having a whole bunch of posts and photos and everything, right? When we were getting all the new casting news and everything up front. At this point, I feel like no news is good news. For those of you who are fans of this franchise about cars in the Olive Garden, I assume.
No news is good news.
I like the Olive Garden. I don't
Well,
know.
because when you're there, you're family.
Yes.
So
yes. And then
that's-
when
Wow.
you leave, you have diarrhea. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
Wow.
I like. Side note, don't care. The soup and bread deal at Olive Garden.
I'm not going to
is one of
poo-poo the
best things ever.
soup,
I
salad, and
love that.
breadsticks. That's
Yeah.
great. But, you
The
know,
fettuccine Alfredo, it'll kill you, but it's great.
It tastes really good. I know, guys. Question is for you. What do you think about this whole thing? Fast 10 is now only 6 months away. It's crazy, but we've heard nothing about it. Maybe that's perfectly fine and all is calm. Maybe there's something else going on. Maybe yes, maybe no. All speculation at this point. But what do you guys think? Whatever those thoughts are, jump down to the comment section below and leave those thoughts there. Guys, we want to take a second to thank the sponsor of this video, Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile offers premium wireless starting at just $15 a month. And now for the plot twist. I'm just kidding. There isn't one. Mint Mobile just has premium wireless from $15 a month. There's no trapping you into a 2-year contract or opening the bill to find all these crazy fees. There's no luring you in with free subscriptions to streaming services that you'll forget to cancel and be charged full price for. With my old wireless provider, every month when I opened the bill, it was like playing roulette. I never knew how big the bill was going to be, and it always seemed to get bigger. With Mint Mobile, it's totally different. I know exactly how little I'm paying every month, and there's never any surprises. Mint Mobile gives you the best rate whether you're buying for one or a family. And at Mint Mobile, families start at just 2 lines. All plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. And guys, you get to use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number along with all your existing contacts. So transferring over couldn't be easier. So to get premium wireless from just $15 a month and no unexpected plot twists, go to mintmobile.com/Campea. That's mintmobile.com/Campea. You'll make your wallet very happy at mintmobile.com/Campea.